Hey everyone, it's Jay Tactical here, and today I'm going to show you how to change the magazine release to the other side on a Smith & Wesson M&P 40 compact. So the first thing that we're going to do today, like always, we're going to do our safety check. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and field strip the gun. And remove the slide. Okay, so when you get to this point, to switch the magazine release that's right here to this side, for if you're left-handed or shoot left-handed. The way you're going to do this is there is a spring down there, and I'm going to see if I can focus in. Okay, so right there is the top of the spring, and that spring, you can see it running down towards the bottom, right there, right down through there. That is the spring that holds the magazine release in. It's a pretty good view of it right there. So when you're looking down at the spring, you can see that it is caught on a little indentation that holds the spring in. So the first thing you're going to do is lift that spring up over the indentation. And I'm just using a flathead screwdriver for it. And you're going to push the magazine release to the right hand side, and it starts coming out. It'll come out to a certain point and then get stuck. Looking in there again, you see the spring. And the spring has caught on the next part of the magazine release, which is that stump right there. See the little spring right there and the stump next to it. So what you're going to do is lift, that's a better shot of it. Now it's all the way next to it. You're going to lift that spring up over it and pull the release out. Okay, then you let the spring back down, and there is your magazine release. Okay, to put it in the other side, you're going to flip it over, and it's textured on one side that it's actually going to be where you're going to use it. That's the textured side, the untextured side. And you can see where your spring goes in that hole right there. And this is the first nub that we're going to lift the spring over so it can push through, and then it's going to catch in that nub right there. So we're going to insert it from the left hand side, and it'll go in just a bit and then catch. The spring is catching on that first nub right there. So I'm going to lift the spring over that nub while pushing in with my thumb. Release the spring, push it in as far as it'll go, and then we have to lift that spring into that notch that we saw right there. You can see the notch in the top of the spring. We're going to push that spring into the notch. It clicks in. It's in the notch there. And you can test it out pushing it. You can feel that it's got the spring pressure on it. And again, nothing on this side now. So, you put your slide back on. put your magazine in. And there is your magazine release on the other side. And you can test it. Drops the magazine. It's a little hard with the space that I have in the camera, but just like that, your magazine release is on the right hand side.